Alrighty. Welcome in, everybody. If you're watching the restream, shout out to you and thank you. Let's get a bed built. So I did some moving around last night off stream and some other small thing, not building. I guess technically not like necessarily building. I planted a few coconut trees and banana trees in a certain area, but otherwise, really all I did last night off stream was move all of the building storage under here. It used to be like right here, if you guys remember. So I figure since I'm going to be doing pathways at some point and building over here, I don't want it cluttered by all of my workbenches and storage. So I ended up just literally moving all the extra storage over to this area. And then the other thing I did was I had a kind of an idea of one thing to improve the tennis courts, which was to add coconut and banana trees to the backside. And I think that really sealed it in. Now this is like 100% finished. What, Quentin, I'm not going to use this base for anything. This is pretty much just for fun, for show, whatever you want to call it. Yo, Shark Bear, how you doing? But really, that's what a lot of my villages are just for show. Like, there's no real objective to them. Like, they're not meant to store any stuff. I don't, like, make pit stops here for, like, adventures. It's kind of just, like, I enjoy expert mode for the challenge, and then I also enjoy building in this game a lot, so therefore I enjoy building cool stuff in expert mode a lot, just because it's like in a little bit more of a challenge than any other mode, because obviously when you're in expert mode you cannot change the settings from start. Like, you can't change them when you start the world, you can't change them after you start the world. So like everything in this world is 100% farmed by me, everything's built by me, so it's just like a sense of pride thing. Like, I encourage people to play how they want to play, but I go a little crazy. I think we'll work on probably like this area a little bit today, as well as I wanted to do the lounge. I figured we could do the lounge. Parkour. Because there was, what were they, sculptures? I think it was part of that. Where was that big... this thing? Yeah. What's going on, Primo? McChillin. Was good. Was good, my did. So in here... we definitely need, like, probably Bright Living will match in there well. And then we'll just go through afterwards and find, like, pink and bright stuff from other sections. But otherwise in here... okay, we've got these things. Great. But there's no corners. It's like a coffee. That's a... I guess it is like a lounge. What kind of chairs are there? Okay. I kind of got to figure out the vibe. I think I'm just going to make it like... because there's like a couple of beds. I could just make it like a little chill zone, because that's what it is, like the lounge. I could just put some TVs and couches and stuff like that. It's over here now. Working on some builds. I think that's everything I need. Or most of what I need. So here... Let's clear and go to electronics, because we can put like a little espresso like a little, like, because it is a lounge, so we can put like a little espresso maker, but I want to put some TVs. I think I need glass. Also, I dug up some sand yesterday too. Do I have glass? Oh, I might be out. All right, I guess we're going back to the base. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm lost. Is this live? Yes, this is live. How are you doing? How's everybody doing today? I think tomorrow, someone was saying, I think it's tomorrow is the Star Wars Celebrations Day or whatever. I'm really hoping we get some sort of LEGO announcement for what I'm hopeful is to be another Star Wars update. Like, I'm like 98% sure it's going to be a Star Wars update next month. I could be wrong, like, obviously. In a small way, I kind of want to be wrong. I just feel like that's where all the evidence is pointing. Thanks for confirming. Yeah, gotcha. Yo, Savage, I'm doing well. Working on my beachside village today. I just got to get some glass. Also, I figured this would be a good outfit for the day while I'm working on it again. My favorite LEGO Fortnite update? Probably the Storm King or last year's Star Wars. Yeah, I saw the new bug for duplicating horns. I was going to make a video about it, but then I got lazy this week because I've been doing other stuff. But I don't use it, but I'm not going to try to like gatekeep it from anybody necessarily. But yeah, it totally works. But I'm choosing to do it legit, you know. Should be good. Okay. That should be good. And then I'll be able to run the Storm King like at the end of stream. Could be like the last thing I do. I'm good up the tune. I'm good. Thank you though. Do you have any ideas for what to do after defeating the Storm King? We've been in a really long lull of content since December. And this is what honestly, that's kind of been the story since the game came out. So we get a good update, we wait a couple months. We get a good update, we wait a couple months. And generally, you kind of run out of, like, in-game objectives to do within the first couple of weeks of a new update, generally, depending on how much you play. And what I do is I just build things. So... Or I'll farm stuff and grind stuff, so that way for the next update, I have tons of materials to go buck wild with building. Like, this village, you know, it's not using, like, insane amounts of materials compared to how much I have farmed. But, like, all these floors, all these blue floor pieces from the Daily Bugle, those all costed marble. So it's like I'm slowly kind of eating through marble here, and just overall, like, I just build cool stuff. Like, there's no point to this village. Like, this is not a village that I'm going to, like, stay at, store stuff at. This is all 100% custom from the ground up just for fun. So I just build stuff. But that's not everybody's main jam, so I totally understand. Trying to think of a layout here. I want to have like TVs and stuff. Yeah, we can do that like there, I think. Let's go a little bit more inward. I also hate the floors that they like force you to have. On these little huts. They're like not very great for the color scheme of this whole build. What is this? It's just a shorter piece. So I think here... we do like a little bar going across here, and we'll just put like some snacks and like some other stuff. Actually, I think that's where we want it. There we go, and then I'll do the clutter later. I feel like these chairs would look weird with like this. I guess that table, it looks what, somewhat nice. Trying to think of like the layout to go with here. I think that's solid. Oh, ran out of planks. Rip. Make a train station? Maybe not for this village, but if it calls for it in a village, I'd be down to do that. There's a lot of things you could build in this game. Wait a minute. What am I looking for? Do I not have planks? You definitely build better than me. I spend a lot of time on it. A lot of practice, a lot of time to build in general. That one's off. There, I don't know if I'll put one behind, and then back here we'll like put stuff over here. That one really doesn't work there. But I figure what we can do instead. See, I wish, just like in Brick Life, I wish we could do 45-degree pieces on top of a build like that. I know it's a microphone, but it works. Something like that. Is this one? Yeah, it's like a laptop. I was gonna say that would look good in here. Well, like a Starbucks kind of vibe. I feel like closer is better because it actually like is closer to the character when you would sit. Remake your own house. That would feel weird. Like I would do it, but like, do I reveal that? That'd be weird. Oh, where's like the wall-mounted TV? This one. Right? That's the move, right? I think I can put that one higher. Everybody's watching Marvel news, but... Boom, boom. Wish there was more, like, pink stuff like this, but I kind of got to work with what I got. Oh, there's a little cash register. I don't know how that would work, 'cause it's like a lounge, but it matches. Oh, yeah. Is that an outdoors? Isn't it like this? Also, these will look great in here all over the place. I wonder if... Oh, I can balloon those into the middle if I really wanted to. Granted, it's inside already. Why would you need a parasol? But it matches too well not to use it. Are you talking about this one? The bread stand? Oh, there's the... Yeah, the arcade has this... If I go to electronics... Or I think that was under recreation. Like the skee ball table works well in here. I might do that. That will look good. Actually, yeah. Like right here. I don't know if this is what you're talking about, but I totally... The arcade has skee ball, but this looks too good not to use here. Oh, this is what you're talking about. Bruh. Hey, yo. I didn't even notice that was a piece. Didn't even recognize. I like the... Today, I learned that this thing exists. Oh, yes. Almost don't like the pink on, like the hard pink on pink there, but it works. Well, is there any wall decor that I could put behind that that would maybe like break the color up a little bit better? There's like the guitars and stuff too. Forget about this. We can do this. This would look good here. Somewhere. In some fashion. Also, I feel like if I could get this to go somewhere, which I doubt it, it's going to be annoying. But if I can get that to be in here somewhere, like maybe if I could get it to... I don't think it'll attach to the top. But like if I could get, I would have to make like a whole shelf for that. Which isn't impossible. Let's actually play with that real quick. Hey, I'm doing the flash glitch myself. Game explodes. Done. I don't Where would it need to be? Like right there? I mean, it needs to be wider, obviously, but... Ooh! I've done it. Although that's as... Well, if it goes lower, it can go further back, though. You know? No, not that one. Did I get... Yes. Like, we know it's the lounge because it says that outside. But do we really know that? See, now it doesn't stick out as far. I don't think. I can at least get rid of this one. And it only sticks off a little bit. There we go. See, it's the double lounge, but I don't care. Because once you get inside, it's still colorful on its own. Where'd my TV go? Is there a different TV I could do here, or should I just keep it the same? Like, I could always do an older TV or any of the other ones, like this one. Little CRT. Ooh, that looks good. I mean, this place doesn't really need a register, but... Anybody need to make copies? It is a lounge after all. You need to hook it up. Honestly, should I put the printer in? I feel like I should. Like you're at the you know, the Cuddle Team Leader lounge at 1 a.m. doing your final report, and you need to print out your paper before tomorrow. Yo, happy Friday to everybody. Is this hardcore? Yeah, this is expert mode. I wish they would have made that just a slightly different shade of pink. And I was thinking about that the other day. And I know it's a free game, but like, once we pay for stuff, like, personally, I think it would be great if we could go, because like this consists of what? 4 total colors? Light pink, dark pink, white, black. So there's 4 colors here. Everything that's light pink, we should be able to change to any other shade of anything. And then same with like everything here. We should be able to change the, or at the very least, give us predetermined alternative palettes. So instead of like pink and white, maybe it's like a light blue and white version, where it's like still kind of like bright and colorful, but like at least we have one alternative to the color of this build. Because there's so many situations where, you know, especially with seating and stuff, where it's like, sure, I love that stool. I love that it uses the little Lego steering wheel on the bottom for the base. But like, what if I don't like the purple and orange aesthetic, but I really love the shape of that stool, and none of these other stools offer that shape? Same with like that little one. What if you like the way that looks, but you don't like the dark red? It just doesn't mix in. Like, some of the colors, I just wish were changeable. It'd be so nice. I'm sorry you're having a bad day, man. Sorry, Steph. Everybody wish him the best. He says he's sad. Give me my filter back. Looks like I do like 2 of these. There's like no good options for these. I can't imagine there's anything else pink in the other kits. Or like bright even remotely. Other than what I'm already using. Yeah. Yeah, how's it going, Pamela? Just working on one of the final cubbies. We've done the arcade. The arcade is decked out, lit up, all fancy. Look. Oh, I can't get past with the bugle there now. It's fine. It's meant to be like a little entrance for the person. But got the little prize area. Then all the games. And then where's the juice bar? The juice bar is finished. With matching skin. And now we're working on the lounge, and then I'll probably just work on some other random stuff. It's Nanaville over here. Bro, still playing LEGO Fortnite? Oh, heck yeah. It's my favorite game. And then I also finished up the volleyball courts yesterday. The one thing I planted these off stream yesterday. So I was doing some moving around. I moved my chests from here to there, and I was like, oh, I should put some trees behind here. That would look so much better. That's all finished. And then what else did I do? Oh, yeah, I decided by the juice bar, too. I originally had bananas and slapberries. I didn't really like the look, and then I realized, like, oh, yeah, I could just use coconuts because it's still a juice bar, and they're the same kind of tree. This building uses yellow and brown, and that's basically the color scheme of these trees, so I just went with coconuts and bananas going around here as well. And then the lounge, I don't know if you saw, I didn't do this lounge yet, but I did the arcade to match the color scheme. We did chill berries and raspberries. It's basically pink and blue and a little bit of green, obviously, but matches the overall aesthetic here pretty much perfectly. So here, we'll kind of do the same thing. So here I should use Raven's lights, right? Zeppelin? Is Zeppelin here yet? Savage, also, thank you for the gifts. All the Minecrafts, all the sparks. Because I think... What is this? Oh. Oh, okay. I'll use a lot of... I'll put those on the tables and stuff. Those will probably look great. Give me my break core. Yeah, I just saw this one. And then this... I think this one's pink too, isn't it? And that one's like meant to go on a wall. Do like that. And then these. Perfect. Shiny. I don't know if I like these much. They just didn't include many tables. There's like this thing, but it's not really like I'm using them over here as like coffee tables, and I feel weird using it over here as like an end table. It just doesn't feel consistent. But there's not much else. The only other thing I have is bright living, which kind of matches. I guess there's something like this. Like I could do a little bit of a black aesthetic in here. What do you guys think? Oh, I could use this. This is technically a chair, but I think the yellow fits. I could use this as little end tables. Right? I think that's what I do. Or I wonder if they'd look better like on the side of the TV instead. Something like that. Because I'm not sure. I could put something else here. Because I don't need that there either. I could... Ooh. Interesting. Should I put the drum set in here? Also, can you... Is this like a... It's like a usable prop? No. You know, what if we put the drum kit... like there? Or does it feel like too much? Or like... I guess I could not do a TV over here. Because I think like this... there, and then like one here would be tasteful, and I could put like a plant on it. You know? God, I wish we had better plants. These all suck. Like, there's no variety in the plants. Like, at all, man. Hello? Don't know what let that attach that didn't let that attach, but I guess it is a chair, but why did it let me put it on that one? I'm so confused. Oops. See, I really, really, really wish we could put stuff at 45-degree angles on builds that were already there. So otherwise, I think this would look good. Yeah. Nothing ever wants to go on this wall. This wall is like the most annoying wall to work with. It just like either doesn't count as a supporting piece, or it's because it's curving here. And it's got uneven surfaces. It's just really weird for trying to attach things to. Oops, I don't need to. Maybe I do just another TV, I suppose. Oh, I could do the beds. Maybe over here we do like 2 big beds for sleeping. These are huge. Kind of more of a flow through here, I guess. I think that's solid. I just need to put more stuff up on the wall and over here. Hey, you can just take a nap. It's supposed to be just a chill little lounge. I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything either. Actually. Fresh strawberries in the lounge. Sound mighty fine. Boom. What else? Oh, I want some of these probably. These look good. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Oh god. It works. It like goes right into that chair. Hi. That works a little better. I could always put it up on something too. I don't think this would go well inside per se, but it does match really well. But I've already got some of those close, and I'm gonna have some over here. But I'm like, it's got some matching features there. I think it would just hinder it more than it would add to it if I threw some of those in front of it. Don't you agree? Like I see the vision, but I don't think it's gonna pull off. I guess I could throw one of these on that. I probably don't even have room. No, I bet maybe over here. If I could get it to like float right. Or doesn't it just go on the ground? Oh, I might be able to get that to fit in here. Let's see. Let me get the metal. Mini laptop. Which one? This one or both? I can't remember which one would be from which, but I will check for you right now. So there's a lot of different kits that include stuff. So there's the reporter's laptop. This is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. There is the desktop computer, which is also from the Daily Bugle. Mechanic's laptop, which is from the Dry Valley Home and Auto, which I believe is the current LEGO Battle Pass. The LEGO Pass right now. So I believe that's where you get this one from. Another office computer from the Daily Bugle. Again, this is pretty obvious from the Daily Bugle. Daily Bugle, Reporter's Desktop, Reporter's TV, Daily Bugle, Weapon X typewriter. Now this one came out with the Weapon X kit, which was a... Wasn't that one an item shop bundle? It was like a pack, right? It wasn't like a mini pack. It was like a pack. It was like an item shop pack, right? The Weapons X Lab thing. It was around Halloween. Yeah, so that one should be able to return at some point into the item shop, the Weapons X pack. Another Friendly Neighborhood. Very good one. Daily Bugle. Friendly Neighborhood. And then this one, Weapon X computer, which is super cool. It's like a really like high-tech looking desktop. Ah, there we go. Aha! Mmm! That's so good. So good. So good. Sometimes things don't even have to make sense. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. It's just an end table for the most part. And it's the only thing I have to match. So we'll just put another one of those. And then what other sorts of wall deco do we have? We have all this stuff. Oh yeah, I could put the guitars on the wall now, maybe somewhere. Whoa. Why does that count? The TV counts as a supporting piece of all things? Is that why this is it? I think that flower is not attached to this. I think it's attached to this. What is that? How is the TV of all things counting as a supporting piece? This is beyond me. That's so strange. That looks good enough. It's technically hovering, but you'll almost never know that. I remember when Fortnite only had one battle pass. Yeah, me too. What's wrong with the... It's funny. It's like, you know, a game doesn't expand and do new things. People complain. Game expands and does new things. People still complain. You get into the lose-lose situation. If you're ever trying to be a create anything in life. Juice. Juice-ah. Juice. I looked through here. I'm just double checking. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting here. It's not these, because those go over. Those are used. It's like a different color scheme. I guess there's like this. Use the expert trophies. That doesn't really match the vibe. I think I pretty much got everything out of here that I want. I think it's just kind of adding more clutter. Like anything that is remotely bright and colorful, I could go ahead and throw in there. Like, same as like over here, we can go throw like a comic book by the bed, you know. And then we really need to fill up this area, so stuff. I guess we could put some books. Ooh, what about the bookshelf? Wonder if that would... I mean, it's probably not the right color scheme and stuff, but it would be cool to have, like, at least... Wait, no, there's the Bright Bomber bookshelf, too, isn't there? Isn't that in storage? No, where's the bookshelf sections at? Displays. That's what I'm thinking of. Displays is one I always forget to go look at. It has a lot of good pieces that I always forget about. Like the snack rack. Oh, dude, see the spice rack? That just looks like snacks and stuff. See, why didn't... Dude, who is letting me forget these pieces? Chat, you're all banned. Oh, yeah, the pizza. See? See? Right there. See, yeah. That's what we need right there. Why is that in the displays? Who's gonna find this? The pizza oven. Why is that not in, like, anywhere else? I don't know, electronics? The pizza oven is in displays? No. No wonder I forget about all this cool stuff. The treats freezer. Guys, what are they doing to me? Stop it. Why? Dude, I forget about this section. I'm like, oh, it's probably just like shelves. No, it's like all the cool stuff that you don't remember that exists. Like these. See what? I hate it. So I'm gonna have to. There's at least one thing here I swear I wanted to put in the juice bar, but I was forgetting about. Like this would look good in the juice bar. Or probably just better here, to be honest, but... And then there's this, the bright cloud, this thing. This makes such a better end table thingy. There we go. See, I told you that wasn't connected to the chair. I told you it was connected to the TV. This TV is the magical supporting piece. Maybe there's a exploit in there somewhere. I don't like how it's oval shaped. There. That's what we're going for. Charlie, how you doing? You're kind of, I know, right? Yes! Your kind of room. We're not even, have you seen the other ones yet, Ruby? Have you seen the other lounges? This is the final lounge I'm decking out here at the... Also, Chad, look at the... I did the angled thing for these statues, and look, when I logged back in, that was not how they were. They moved, they like, when I logged out and logged back in, all of them, like, scooted backward. Look at this one. Look how, like, that one, it should be, like, all the way forward, but when I log out and log back in, it's not right. Like, they still look nice if you're here, because they're still at an angle, but when you're up there, that is not what they looked like when I placed them. They completely goofed. This one moved only a little bit, but I don't get what's going on there. It's because they're at an angle, and it probably has something to do with, like, trying to save the position constantly, and it's just not doing a very good job. Okay, so I need iron, a pizza, chicken, roast beef, a pizza. No, Patrick, I mean just this morning. A chicken, a roast beef, a pizza. All right, let's go get that food real quick. Where's my thing? I keep forgetting. I moved everything last night. I can't remember where I put all my stuff now. Yeah, it was like a Weapon X skin and just like came with a bundle, if I remember correctly. Oh, did you try to tell me about the snacks in the arcade? I don't want to say I ignored it, but I probably didn't see it or didn't register what you were talking about. Oh my god, it looks like I've landed on like an alien planet. Well, actually, it looks like almost like in orbit. Almost gives the like the illusion that I'm higher up than I am because there's less detail. I'm in high orbit of the Lego world. Yo, Steve-O, how we doing? Hanging in there. I'm lagging, but we're doing it. Back in my day, we only had 3 TV channels. I'm not sure what you're asking. Condom. I don't know what your question is. So we need a pizza. And slurp juices. And some snow. I think we have iron there, but I can't remember. I think I saw some of the leaked skins for BR, and some of the BR skins are prequel skins. Jar Jar, Qui-Gon. I think I saw like a TIE pilot. I saw the Emperor. So I think this might be fair to say we might be getting the prequel update we wanted. It just might not be some of the characters I was hoping for, like Captain Rex and stuff. But it looks like it's more prequel-based characters. And then again, I'm pretty sure I brought iron with me, but just in case. How do you get gold? You got to go to the Lost Isles or the Colombo Isles. You should have a bus stop that looks like this automatically that you can travel to. So you don't have to even like discover this place. You should just be able to take any battle bus and then look around your map or look down the list and just look for the special stations, Lost Isles. You should have a preset special bus station that'll take you directly to Lost Isles so you can do that content. You play alone? A lot of the time, yeah. I play with some friends every once in a while. But it's in the caves on those isles, and then also on the floating islands. So as a whole, your Lost Isles may not look exactly like this, but it'll look fairly similar. So there'll be caves that are called grottos. Those will have gold in it. And then these pink spots on the map, these are actually floating, like hovering islands. They're really pretty, actually. But there's also gold and emerald up there as well. You know what? I probably will. I want to see if I can, now that you've reminded me of the snacks successfully, I think I could work some of those into the arcade very well. All right, so we want like the ice cream treat freezer. Yeah. And then there's also this thing, but it's like off by a stud there. Could always do like that. Yeah. Ooh, even better. Like boom. I'm doing it. Oh, a different treat freezer? Oh, that has like a little piece just barely sticking out. So we'll do the big one first, because I think we could also set that one back a little bit, because I think this one's going to end up being thicker now. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Yeah, because then they'll both line up, because that one's back set into the wall there. And then I technically could also leave one space in between them. I think that'll just be a little nicer that way. And then there was a few, the pizza thing too. Do you want the strawberries? Probably put somewhere else. I think the pizza would go better, like right next to the coffee maker thing. And then, oh snap, it fits. It's so good. Oh, the pantry display. Dude, why do I forget about, what does this even come from? That's from Friendly Neighborhood, yeah. It's such a good piece. Look at that. That would have been so much better for the arcade. This thing? I don't know if I could still work. Oh, maybe I can. We can get rid of the bugle. Move that shelf up. Because the bugle is the only thing that kind of doesn't make sense here. Like, it works, but it doesn't. Oh, I didn't bring cheese! It's going to be too tall, though. But I swear we can raise that up a little bit. Or something. There's a way. And I know I kind of like we needed to, or get rid of Banana Man and kind of have it just like sticking out from the wall, maybe. You know? I don't think I have any cheese with me, but let's actually check. Maybe I do. Probably not. No. I'll change it out at some other point. Now the bugle's broken, though. I still need wall lights here. Otherwise, I'm loving this. The little lounge. Boom, boom. I'm going to need to do, what, clutter and lights? I need, like, a wall light. And I think the Raven ones, or these ones. Either these or the Raven ones, because these will actually make, like, pink light, I believe. If I can find an attachment point here that actually works. This is so buggy, dude. This surface. Trying to build on this piece is like a hassle. Like when I aim my camera up here, the piece is like, look, it's like there's no way I could get it to adjust because you can't go up and down. And then the second I aim down, I would have to like, basically, it's not impossible. It's just an extra step that a lot of people wouldn't think of and that shouldn't be necessary. But you could take something like a half wall and then place that there. So now you actually have like a backboard to aim at, you see? Because if I would normally aim here without that backboard, it would just try to attach to that thing in the distance. So I could get it to work. It's just like extra work in certain places like this. And then let's see if I can get those ceiling lights that I already used. Not those. These to attach over here. Probably not. There's no way. I barely got these ones to attach in some random spot. Oh. Oh. It works for me. All right. No, I should put this over like by the, like here. That seems like a better fit. And then let's get rid of filters. I want to look at everything. Ooh, a little fan. No, that already has something blue on it. It'll go on this table. Little fan. If I had more room, I'd probably put like this paper towel rack, but it's not even necessary. You know what I wonder is if any sort of floor would fit here and look better. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does that add anything? Take anything away? Oops. Definitely took something away. Don't worry. It'll be good. I think I definitely took something away there. I have a feeling. I have a feeling I did the opposite of what I wanted to do there. Nobody saw nothing because there was nothing to see. What did I put in that first spot? The coffee maker, which is under electronics. Yeah. Yeah, and then I had a little thing there, but do I need that here? No. Do I want it there? Kinda. Okay, okay, okay. Houseware. Don't want any of this. We're good. We're good. Oh, wait. This is what we want. We want a water cooler because it actually matches and makes sense. What do I not need on me right now? Probably the milk. Actually, no, the milk was actually used for some of those deco. Yeah, I guess I could put a white floor. Like, just to trim, like as trim under all of that, I suppose. But then I'd have to raise up this whole build by quite a bit, which I honestly don't feel like going back and doing at this point. Water cooler, water cooler, water cooler, water cooler. If I scoot that and then scoot this over some, I think I should be able to fit the water cooler. Perfect. Beautiful. And then, well, ironing board, no. Honestly, these would look good too on some of the tables, any of the tables. If I didn't, I kind of like what I have going there. A little globe thing, got it. I was gonna think about putting the printer there in here. I kind of forgot. What about rugs? Oh, I should have put some of these down. What was I thinking? Yeah. Why didn't I think about that sooner? I should have put carpets, because I can put one down there, and then... Yeah, I'm going to redo these. It would just add so much more color under everything that I don't have from this existing floor. I don't know why I didn't think about that. That looks good. I think that's... It doesn't have to be, like, perfectly centered, but as long as it's, like, somewhat there, which it looks like it is. All right, let me run to the restroom. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Let's come back to nobody. I mean, I'd still be here anyway, but if you guys want to leave, I'm not forcing you to be here. Would 2 square ones even work? No, because those are going to be too close. So they have to go back a little bit. I think just doing the circular ones just to give it that much more color at the base. Yeah, because I can just have it be like this, and then it's walkable. Or it should be. I don't know. I'd have to, like, move some chairs. Because I don't think a chair is going to fit here anymore. Have to move that over, but that would still block. I guess I don't really have to worry about it or think about it too hard. If it's a little bit off center, I'm not going to go crazy. It still needs to come forward a space overall. Are you okay? I'm okay. I am in build mode, so I might be a little, like, locked in. Otherwise, I'm fine. How are you? I got a question. What is your door from in your storage aisles? I want to do the same design you did, but I can't find the door for your storage. Which door? What do you mean the door for my storage? I'm not able to think of what you're thinking of. Storage door. Trying to think. Elaborate. I would love to answer. I just can't think of what you're talking about. Yeah, that's way more color. And honestly, should I just do the same thing over here? Yeah, let's do the same thing over here. Just do it. We'll just do it. We'll just do it. It'll be better. It'll be better. Where'd that stand go? Wait, was that under displays too? Where'd that cotton candy thing go? Was that under recreation? Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta make... Oh wait, no, that one can stay there. That one doesn't have to go any higher. That one would, but I want to add it. At least here. I think we could do the circular one. And then fit both fridges on top of it. Oh, there's this one too. There's a third one. Ooh. So many choices. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit another one of those rugs, though. I guess there's this one. It's a little different.
I love the farming idea, but have you heard of the duplicate exploit? I now have over 2 chests full of stormhorn.
Yes, I have heard of that. Although, for me personally, you want to do it that way, but be my guest. For me personally, it takes away a bit of the point of being in expert mode if you were able to just, like, use something to get chests and chests full of a certain item like that that's, you know, normally only be able to be harvested 1 per day. But yes, very nice. And then that was in electronics. And then I don't think that display is going to fit back in there, because that's going to be too high, which is fine. Overall, more color there. And then over here, we'll do the square ones. Boom. Boom. There we go. Not really going to worry about putting carpet over here. I mean, I suppose I could. Let's see. No, I'm not even going to worry about it. Maybe I put a lamp or something. Like, I think... Oh, that's the light's getting in the way up there. Like, I could put more of these. It still says something's in the way. Weird. Oh, well, not too concerned. Oh yeah, I gotta redo these tables now, though. Boom. And then add the clutter. And the electronics. Like that. And I think that'll do it. Just about. I don't think there's any other wall deco I'm missing out on. I guess some of these wouldn't hurt if I can get these to go on the wall. They're just going to be weird on these corners. Like, throw some there. Where's the other one? It's like a bigger one, too. I don't think that one will fit. Those are pink. Just throw some extra stuff. Whoa! Just wherever it fits, right? Extra color. And then, is there anything else under wall? Just like this thing, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I think this is pretty solid. It's not as lit up as I'd want it to be, but it's tough. Oh, you know what I can do in here? We can do the, you can just do upside down the bright lamps. These ones. Oh, really? Whatever. Whatever. Did it break anything else? Oh, it got rid of the little bear. Oh, can't see anything. Why can't I see? It's not. Why did it work so well last time? Now I can't get up on the guitar. I did it like first try last time. Struggling like crazy. Okay. There we go. Boom. Pink Pony Lounge. And now it's glowing. There we go. That one's done. I don't think there's anything else I can do in here. I just wish there was like better TVs. Otherwise, I think that's solid. I think Ruby is here. She was here earlier. Your storage aisles. I don't have storage in a storage island though. I have a storage base like on my like over here, but that's not on an island. I'm those and there's not really doors. I mean, like I think you might if you're talking about the Lion Night doors. I think those are the only doors I end up using there. All right, so. The lounge. Done. The arcade. Done. And the juice bar. Done. Glad to finally use these pieces too. All right, so we might do the food area next by the juice bar. There's still, and then I guess what I could do too is, let's get the benches going. For this spot. There's a couple other places I added fireplaces, but this will just help fill up some of the area. Oh, Salty's pulling up for the juice. He's a thirsty Salty. Bam. Okay, this way. Okay. Just gonna do this around all the campfires. I already did these ones. This is what they'll look like when they're even more decorated. Phase 2. And then over here, there's one. Kind of getting some of like the just small peripheral details done today. It's like 5 planks per. Let's go grab some more from the base here. Wish I had money for the beach set. It'll come back around. Get some V-Bucks saved for it, and you'll be able to grab it the next time it comes around. And technically, I could just replace the campfire if it's a little off-center. That's about as good as that one can get. There's one there. I got one over there, and one over there. 3 over there. I planted these down last night, too. Did a few small things off stream to help me remember what I wanted to do today. Which is usually pretty helpful. Sometimes I'll get into a build and then start streaming, and then I'm like, what was I going to work on today? And I'll, not anything I'm working on is progress towards the build. But I usually like to pick up at a certain point where I was planning to do something. Let's see how it looks off. And it's not going to be perfect. Yeah, that looks pretty damn good. We beat the Storm King. Congrats. First Storm King down. New set? Wait, what do you mean new set? Yo, thank you, Broken Unspoken. Appreciate it. And no problem. Ask me anytime. If you guys want to come check me out on Twitch, if you're over on TikTok, come join me. Same username. Also live on YouTube as well. I stream on all 3 platforms, rather. Daily. But is there a new set coming? I welcome that. So you need to do some more stuff out like that too. Some more just like beach chairs and stuff. I'm gonna need to go get more planks. I'm gonna run out like on the next set here probably. Should have been all of them pretty much. And we still got like one more campfire to do. Now we're rebuilding villages in all 4 biomes. Let's go. Get the builds unlocked for the world. All right. This is what we're working with so far. Move that. It's all coming together. Just got to start filling. You need to. The pathways are a huge part of this. It's going to take some time, but it's going to look so good. But I figured it'd be more worth it to build the stuff that I want to build.
It's all coming together
Before the pathways. So that, because I don't like if I build this path like this, I already had pretty much figured out. But if I were to have built a pathway anywhere else, I might have had to like delete it if I decided to put more stuff in. So I'm going to leave the pathway to like the last thing. But I need to go back and this is Where did I put the blastoid and stuff? Do not remember. I just need to actually bring a handful of stuff back here. And then I won't be able to run the Storm King until like 7:30 or later. Here, Cedric, I'm going to my storage base right now. You'll be able to hopefully specify what you were talking about. Also, Zeppelin, thank you for the GGs and the heartbeat. And Coco, thank you for those. I swore I heard... maybe I did. Maybe I misspoke. Who knows? But yeah, man. I'm enjoying the game still and building and stuff, but these lulls in between content are getting too long. This is our longest one yet, I'm pretty sure. Like, even last year when the game had just come out, I think we were getting more frequent small updates. And sets, not to mention. The amount of sets we got in those first 6 months was like quadruple what we got in like the last like 8 months. I love lag. See, like, that's off-putting for a lot of, like, it's even, you know, still off-putting for me, but, like, who wants to deal with that, like, lag and everything rendering in all crappy like that? Yeah, it's making us stronger builders, but at the same time, a lot of the techniques we find, it's like, sure, like, finding angled techniques and stuff could make us better, but, like, a lot of that stuff could have been in-game features, which makes the average player more capable, which I'm always more in favor of. Adding features that, you know, enable everybody to make really, really, really cool stuff. Instead of, like, a small, you know, and again, props to everybody who is in that category of, like, top % players who know every building trick in the book, but that should be accessible for everybody. But yeah, it definitely makes us stronger builders and, you know, more resourceful for sure. There was also another food that I wasn't able to... I swear there was something I wanted to make, but I couldn't. Displays. I think it was like slap juice for one of these or something. Oh, it was cheese and slap juice. So we'll bring some of that. I don't have much cheese. Only bring that much. How much does it cost? Oh, good. It's just one. And then isn't there a meat? Yeah, as I say, there's a deli display too. Your show is delayed so you can hang longer? Yay! Oh, yeah, someone's asking about a door at my storage base. And I'm like, these? These come from Lion Knights. But these are like the only doors I use here. I'm just hoping they bring back all the old Star Wars stuff from the previous year of all the there's so many Star Wars decor packs that were in the item shop that only appeared for like a week or two and then they were gone, man. And there's even though it's Star Wars decor, there is a lot of pieces from those sets that are I don't want to say universal, but sure they can absolutely be used for other purposes other than like a Star Wars build. Like, I'm pretty sure like, a good example is those little awning slash whatever you want to call them, the shades, the fabric shade things that I'm using here, those are from Star Wars. I think there was the first day of the Star Wars update last year. They had all of the decor packs in the item shop day one, but then they like shuffled out only like certain ones. But like these are from Star Wars, which I think they might, I don't think they're from a decor pack. They might have been from the battle pass or something. I can't remember if they were free or not, but like those are from Star Wars. They work out really well. There's lots of really good Star Wars stuff. I wonder if I can fit that bookshelf in that one small spot. Probably not. Yeah, the lounge is done. And then let's get those benches knocked out. Done. So I like the campfires, actually. It gives the... It's better than I thought it would be, having a lot of them. It still gives the whole village, like, some ambient light without, like, overdoing it. But it looks more natural, like, the only light sources are from the campfires. Like, there's no LED lights on all the houses and stuff. Now, granted, I think I should add some light. But I don't know. I kind of like just the ambient light of just like the campfires in the distance like they are now. I've been watching more episodes of Black Mirror. It's been really good. I've been enjoying it. Okay, I think that's all of them. At least the ones that I built so far. I might add one or two more, but let's see. Let's see what the distribution looks like now. Oh, look, there's one. Nope, that one's got it. It's just not rendering if I'm too far away. That looks like solid coverage for the most part. The only other one I'm thinking about is maybe one like on the other side of this house, but it's almost too much. I don't want to like overdo it. I think for now that's really good. I'll join you there, buddy. This would be a good village to actually have villagers, though. They just wouldn't be able to go everywhere because of the village limits. That's a free awning? Okay, good. I say it is a good piece. But still an example of some of the things that look good outside of the Star Wars realm. Yeah, we finished up the volleyball courts. It turned out actually like 3 times as good as I thought it was going to from where I had it at first. The only other thing I really got to improve is the concert area, but I've been putting that off too in lieu of just other decorations, because if it doesn't happen, because I also want to make sure I get a lot of these details built before I go too crazy with other stuff, because I don't want to be left with like a shell of a village if I end up hitting build limit. So I think the next thing I wanted to do was populate this outdoors area or this lounge outdoors area rather. But I need all the stuff, which is annoying. I wish there was a village storage system for crafting. Like, having to go through all of this yourself and pick out what you need for every last build, because everything requires just something a little bit different than the other thing does, and like it's a lot. Wait, what? That one was what? Raspberries, slapberries. What's this? Oh, weird. Oh, that's the new piece. And like that. Needs iron bars. Okay. I don't think I brought pumpkins. I do think we brought bread. Corn. And bright core. See how tedious this is, dude? It's crazy just to get all the right stuff. So slab juice and chillberry. Got it. Okay. And then don't worry, I'm gonna do sand. Oh, I gotta do the sand castles today. I've got all the sand for it. I just have been not thinking about it. There's so much other stuff to decorate. Okay. I think that's all of the food stuff. Okay. Wonder how this would look like right out front, but I'm not really worried. It could just go out here. It's its own juice thing. They're the local competitors. There was another cart, right? Not forgetting anything? I'm probably forgetting one of them. Oh, did I have pumpkins? I don't necessarily need that. That honestly doesn't really fit the complete style of what I'm going for here. Can I put stuff on that? Nah, I kind of had a feeling no. I think these ones would look good if I just made like a little food court area right here. And just like chairs everywhere, or like tables going everywhere. Launch pad decor is what it's called. I don't understand what that's supposed to be. These tables would look good out here. I just wish there was better white tables. Like there's these, but I don't think these look right out here. I wish there was like just something like this or one of these that was more white. Because there's like these, but nah, that looks weird. Like these look okay, but I don't know. I don't really like those ones as much. Those ones could be nice, but I guess that we could do these too. These also end up looking nice. And this one kind of matches over here, like the green, but I don't know. What do you guys think? These don't look bad, but the tan, like when you look at it from here, it's like practically invisible because of the color. And I like this. I'm thinking we can kind of just like boom, 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 and kind of do the same thing. I could probably just loop these back through over here. Just do that and then do a slightly different order on all of these. Like that. Then we can put more table, like a few more tables out here. Like there. Like there. Maybe even one around here. Because I was thinking about doing pathways here, but I technically don't need to. What chairs would I want to do, though? See, none of these end up looking as good. Could go with those. These are pretty neutral. Not all of them are going to line up perfectly due to some of them being like on the off-grid. But I think those look pretty good, and they're not like super obnoxious. They're like very small, but you get the point across pretty well. And again, if they're a little bit off, it's because of the grid, not me. The 45-degree off-grid is a little bit broken. It's hard to explain, but like it gets things that are on the new 45-degree grid, they are a bit harder to center for some reason. They're just like a discrepancy in the grid. So I think this one, like this is the normal grid, and I think it should be building on the normal grid anyway, but the tables, some of the tables aren't on the same grid as this. But if they're a little bit off, it almost looks a little more natural that way. Like real life, everything isn't. Like, you know, you've been into a restaurant, is every single chair the exact same space apart, the exact same space away from, you know, scooted away from the table? Probably not. So sometimes you got to think about it that way. Or a little bit of like chaos is actually more natural, or something that's not lined up as perfectly as you might want it. I think that adds more realism, if anything. It's like less robotic in the sense of like creativity. Like some of these look a little off, but for the most part, stuff like that, it's not gonna make or break your build. We can get it right about to the point that we want it. God knows which way I'll face when I sit on these, but now I can also do some of the snack stuff too. Yeah, that's what I put there. Instead of that, I can put like a little shelf of these somewhere. There's also this thing. I don't know if that'll go as well out here. Yeah, that bookcase does look good. I just wish you can change some of the colors of it. I kind of want to save those for a different part of the build. But overall, that should be solid for over here. I think that pretty much covers the vibe I'm going for. Should I do any lighting? I don't think there's any, like, super good lighting I could think that would, like, mix well over here. What do you think? Any suggestions for what I should add here? I'm open. Like, obviously, I could do some clutter and stuff. You know, add some stuff to the tables or whatever. If I wanted to add a little bit more pizzazz. Stuff like that. But otherwise, anything else major that you guys can think of? I think maybe there's some sculptures that would do well out here. Another thing I did actually want to do, and I think I'll do it over here, where there's like no, see how there's like the juice bars over there, lounge and arcade. Over in this corner, there's really nothing. So what I was thinking about doing was, instead of where, you know, kind of right here is probably, oh, Winnie's trying to get in. Give me a second. So like we got, you know, lounge, 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 and then right here is really where like another one would go, right? So I think what I put right here, and it'll look really cool, because like if you think about it, the whole village is like blue and white, right? So we've already got that covered. But that one's yellow, that one's like purple, and that one's pink. What I think I put right here, it won't be the same shape, it won't be like the same little hut, but what I put here is a very fancy bus station. Like, put it up on kind of a raised element, some not exactly like this, but like something similar to this, where it's raised up on some custom beachside like station. And then since the bus station itself is blue, it's going to match the aesthetic of the rest of it and will complete like the fourth cornerstone of this little area right here. Oh yeah, sandcastles. Thank you. That's kind of with everything else, but that is absolutely what I should do next. Here, let me sleep today, and then let me let Winnie in the room. She hasn't been in here the whole time, and I guess she just realized that I was in here. Like, Dad? 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 I guess I could use the lighthouse walls for it, possibly. I'll see what the possibilities are, or what it lets me do. I'm coming, Winnie. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Here, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go actually close the windows. It's actually a little chilly in here. First, dude, we had a week where it was like in the 90s, almost 100 here in Phoenix, and today it was like 75 again. I'm like, hallelujah. It's actually starting to chill off a little bit. 1 second. Not only is it getting chillier, but it's just like in the game. It's actually starting to sprinkle on and off. So I went and closed every window in the house. That looks amazing, Epic. Thank you, Reed. Here, let me show you everything. If you just got in while I was AFK, let me show you the grand view so far. It'll look better on a sunny day, too, rather than a rainy day. But otherwise, we are getting there. I wish they would increase the render distance. When the game launched, swear, the render distance for builds used to be like 100 meters further. Like, if I build something up on that mountain, it doesn't render in from here. Like, it's too far away. Like, I was going to build stuff up there to give, like, more ambiance to the village, like a backdrop. Make it look, like, even more... just, like, more expansive. More, immersive. I wanted to put some buildings, like some houses, like some Pleasant Park style, like yellow ones and pink ones up there. But I don't even think they're going to render in from this perspective. Because also, if you notice... where's my jump pad? If I go over here, yo, Weapon VX with the party at 10. Let's go. That's a new name around here. Thank you and welcome. But like, watch right there. When I get to right about here, there it is. That old POI building re-renders it. That's what I don't get, chat. Is why are things re-rendering from so far away, and why can I see that from so far away? But if it was like player built, it would like start to unrender if it was that far away, I feel like. See how it goes away if I'm like 100 meters? They need to fix the rendering of a lot of different, like the player built objects, I think should render in from further. And then they need to fix that where, you know how whenever you log in, especially like my main storage base is built right on top of like one of those Pleasant Park ruins. And every time I go over there, whether it's me logging in or I go away and come back, I see all those builds. They have to render, unrender, then it renders in my actual player builds. And I'm like, isn't that so much extra thinking for the game? It's like, the game always remembers where the POIs were. Doesn't matter if they're destroyed, the game is always thinking about that. Where's this POI? Oh, it's over here. But it's not over there. But in the game's mind, it is. So like in my eyes, that's got to be more strain. If the game is rendering in or tracking builds, because that's like the physics and logic that's going on with all these builds that's restricting build limits, giving us the build limitations, is that it has to remember where it is, remember what it's connected to, remember that if that breaks, that other piece might break or whatever if it's connected to that. And all of that logic is like, it has to still be like being tracked if it's being rendered to some extent. I wish it would just actually forget it, because that's one less thing. Because even think about it, when I go far enough away, it has to go like, it's probably not dropping my frames, but in a bigger village where things are rendering in and out, if it's big enough, that would probably cause a lot of like frame tears, is like things are coming in, things are coming out. And we could all feel that as you leave a village and come back to it. It's like as soon as you fly into it or into a heavy built area, it's like you run into a wall. So I could use the white stuff, like you said. The white ones, but oh, you know what? Watch this. You're such a genius, dude. I won't be able to make it look exactly the same, but you're right. I will be able to use these. So what we're gonna do, little trickaroo. There should be white walls I can use, right, from the other builds. That'll match, I think. Because basically we just want this. And then we want... why do I not have granite? So I don't want it to be that... like, this is tall AF, right? But we're going to use the same technique I used over in some of these other areas where I sunk these into the ground. We are going to... get that about, like... that far, about like halfway, that far off the ground, and then it's about where we want it, and then we can get rid of that. So we like tricked it into going halfway into the ground, and then we just need. I guess I could use those. Those are. Oh wait, no. Since these are white, and since they're going halfway into the ground, you won't even see that tan part at all. So we'll make that like that, and then basically wrap it around. I think we got that exactly where it needed to be. And now I just gotta hope that there's floor pieces that look good. Because, like, I'm at the whim of whatever floor pieces that are curved like this. And I don't think there's any that are white. I think, like, this is the closest I'll come to, but that's too big. Hold on. Wait, no. Is this one? Well, I think gray is about the closest I'll get. And then what else? I have that option. I have this. I think that'll fit, right? Or is that a different shape? I think it's technically a different shape. Yeah. There's this. That option doesn't work. I don't think that's the right shape either. There's gray, which does work. It's like a different gray than this one. Let's just put them side to side. I guess it's just like more plain. And then I think, will this one work too? I think that one's the same shape. So we've got the festival color, the one I use for the festival color. That's really it. See, again, a situation where I wish you can recolor things. Like, why can't I, like, select this piece and be like, oh, all the gray pieces are white now, and all those brown underside pieces are also white now. But I think I go with the more speckled one, if anything. I can make it work. It'll look nice. Because I like the curve, like the roundness of it. Also, what are my railing choices for this? Don't I only have, like, one railing choice? Or do these technically work? No, those don't even work. I think there's only one option for these, and it's the ones that come with it, which look, in my opinion, not really that good. I don't even think that goes there. Is there another piece here I'm forgetting about? I guess I'll just pull up the lockies. It'll be easier that way. I just have a feeling there's like a part or a piece that I'm... Is it this? No, that's the railing. I guess this would be a better piece to use, no? For the corners. Is that what's meant to go there? I've never actually built the Lockheed's Lighthouse, even the kit. Because I like this idea, but there's really, like, no fencing options for this at all besides the default ones. And I don't even think those look that good. My lives are at 2 a.m. Where are you at? Well, thanks for watching. I won't be live too much longer today. It's one of Heather's days off, so I'm going to take the night. We're going to hang out. Ah, man. I love this idea, but I hate that it's like... You know, I guess I don't need rails. Like, there's going to be no other way to, like, blend these floors that I already kind of decided I don't like. Like, I could just leave it like that. I guess those are supposed to have... Is there some sort of...
Thank you for your patronage.
Yo, Opie with the resub. How's it going, dude? Thank you, thank you. I just don't know if it's gonna work though with the aesthetic I'm going for here. I might just have to kind of do something a little different. Yeah, I'll probably. I know this is a very good idea, but it's just not gonna work for what I want. I should have kept those there at least for the half wall build. Oh well. We'll just keep it matching with what I was doing before. So it'll be generally the same shape. The build will be, it'll just be done different. And this is the way it'll like match the overall aesthetic of the rest of the village. We should move it over more. Just so I don't, if I want to build that path, this isn't like in the way. There we go. Yeah, because I can make this path like lead directly to the bus stop in some way. That'll be perfect. What am I making? I will show you an overview here in a second. Let me skip to daytime real quick after I get this rounded off. There we go. Okay. Let's... skip to the daytime. I'm working on a beach village. And right now I'm working on like a bus station for the beach village. And also, if you're joining me on TikTok, come check me out on Twitch or YouTube. Same username. I'm also live over there. So I'm working on a beach village. Oh yeah, looking good. Looking good in the sun, baby. I'd just be gaining levels. Oh, it's good. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'd just be gaining levels. More XP? Did I gain another level? Oh, pa-ching. I finished this up yesterday. It looks fantastic. Also, you like the skin I'm wearing today? It's vibing. He vibing. Yo, Kiko, how you doing? Enjoying the view. Just enjoy soaking up the sun. Just unpeeled myself this morning. Oh! It's perfect, right? That and also... Oh, not the rain! No! We were just about to go to the juice bar, which kind of isn't hindered as much by the rain, but... I'd like an application, please. All right, I'm going to start my training. Oh my God, my brothers! I can't work here, I'm sorry. Bleh. Bleh. I don't think he was prepared for that. And this is the arcade. Well, level 286. Nana trauma. We got a bruised Nana over here. We got a bruised Nana. All right, sandcastle time. What I was thinking about doing, and I think I'm gonna do it, is and I still gotta work. Oh wait, I'm not even finished with the bus station yet. See how distracted I get? I guess it really, again, it doesn't matter what I'm working on as long as I'm working on something. But I need to get some sand dug up, and what I'm thinking about doing is out here would be the perfect thing to fill some space out here. I think it'd be grand if, like, I can maybe move this campfire a little more forward, right? A little more forward on that one. And then I think I use this space right here. And not only do I do sand castles, but just in this one spot, we make... I don't know what I'll build around it exactly, but I want to do a sand castle competition where all of them are lined up. And what I think I'll do... Yep, I already got it. So what we do is we use the rails from the new stuff. Where are they? Are they under display? Where are they? Where's the... I think they are under displays for some reason. No. Where's the ropes? Aren't they under the fences? The red ropes? I could use those, or these even, too. Those would be a little bit more to the style of the village. But I think I use those or the... Not these. Where are they? Chat, am I crazy? Where is the... From the new ones, the Oros ones. Oh, why? Okay. They're in houseware? No. Put those under fences. I was thinking those or these. And then I could, like... So, like, there would be a sand castle. Right? So we have, like... You know how, like, on sand castle competitions, they each get, like, a plot? So I would basically build a plot for each unique kind of sand castle that's currently in the game. So, like, this one, and I put them in, like, random orders, kind of. Like, obviously, some would be made by kids, but then there's, like, these two, and I think there's the one other sandcastle here. So that gives me 5 sandcastles total. And then I could find a way... We don't have any sort of ribbon. But, like, I was thinking, like, one of the sculptures, like a trophy to show the winner. You know what I mean? What could I use as, like, the mark for the winner? What would you think? Like an actual physical trophy in front of it or something? Or, like, you know, we could give it the desert trophy or something like that. I wish there was a shore trophy. I wish they would make the shore at least a sub-biome where they could give us a new brute type, give us a... and also give us, like... Make something similar to the grottos, but for mainland beaches. Where when you go into those beach caves, you could find like a special beach brute that would be encrusted in like seaweed and seashells all over it. And then they could make it its own... It's actually its own biome where they could give us a shore trophy, because that would look dope probably if there was a shore version of the trophy. So I like Lego Ninjago. I don't dislike it, per se. But what could I use as, like, the... I'm thinking something out of the clutter I could give, like... There's, like, that gold thing. Oh, this would be kind of a... Nah, that's too small. I was thinking, like, the golden paint thing, but that almost doesn't make sense. What if I just, like, put sand on the wall mount? Wouldn't that look like a trophy in a way? You know what I mean? Like, I could put that, I could build the wall mount and, like, have that be, like, the... You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be the award. Like, the ribbon. Like this guy, like, you know, figure out a way to display it like that or something. Yeah, the flag would be interesting too. The flags, I like that idea too. What was that under? I think those are under sculptures. Because there's like the Star Wars-y ones that are kind of the same shape. Like these ones. There's like that, and then there's a couple. There's like different shapes roughly. There's those ones. There's that one. There's also like these ones, like the blue and the black. But maybe like the Oro skull or something, or like this is the only thing gold, but it's gigantic. Or like the maybe this, maybe just the gold llama. Like that's like, and I could also probably. How could I get this to go into the ground, chat? By a couple of spaces. I feel like that would be almost impossible, right? To get it to go into the ground? No? Oh, wait. What if I... No, that probably wouldn't work. Like, if this was there, and then like this, I looked there, I wouldn't be able to build it there, right? Because it's sticking up into that. But then I'd be able to go... Yeah, that's how I do it. Boom. Yeah. It's totally possible. We just got to do that. Because I can... And I kind of like the pedestal, but without it... I don't know. What do you think? I think the... Yeah, because then we could do second place. Yeah, let's just do those as is. Because second place can be just the other non-gold one. Because there's... Correct me if I'm wrong. There should be... Yeah. So second place, first place. Boom, right? Does anybody here know if the kits will come back to the shop? Eventually, yes. When? We have no clue, unfortunately. So I think that's what we go for there. But let's... What do we say? I could leave the bus station. I can always come back to that. But let's get rid of this, because... I want to make sure I have as much room as possible for the sandcastle area. Plus, I could always literally bump that up like 10 feet if I need to. But what I'm thinking is we need a standard size for the plots. So those were these. So I think we go with these. I don't know if I do that, like, or just these. I think these will end up looking better if I just do it this way. I think one just standard 16 is plenty. Yeah, and then we can do like... I think like that far away for the next one. Because I don't want them to be necessarily connected. I think this will be better if they're like a little bit of space in between each little section. Okay. Hell, really? I hate, dude. The snapping system in this game is like sometimes just I can't explain the logic to what it allows you to do and what it doesn't allow you to do. Insert, like, I can see the dot. I can see 4 dots on here. I'm aiming at this one. Please. Oh, wait. Wait, that's good enough. Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to snap it, but one space. No, where do I have to look? Oh. I got to find the pixel. The magic pixel. Can I snap from... Oh, I can snap from this one better. Oh, there we go. That's so annoying, dude. But you think these ones look better, right? Than the red rope ones? As much as I like the red rope ones, I feel like these ones are a little bit more aesthetic to the beach vibe, but what do you guys think? Should I do the ropey ones, like the red rope ones instead? I'm open to seeing what it feels like. I could always build another setup like right next to this. Getting a little floaty over here. Which is annoying because I can get under there, but I'd have to get my camera under there. Do you think I worry about the floatiness or move it up? I could always move it up a little bit. Like, I think if I actually... Yeah, let's do that. That'll be a better solution. I'll just build, because these two aren't hovering, I'll just build that way instead of this way, because this is the way it's sloping down right here. It'll just be easier to work around it rather than through it. So we'll just go to the same build I was doing, but we'll just aim it going this way instead. We're going to play the Magic Pixel game again, huh? Oops. Oh, dude, please. The places I have to aim. So I guess, oh, I see. The magic place is on the floor. Don't aim at the white dot. Aim at the floor. Completely away from where you're trying to build. That's the logic for this piece. Wait, is it letting me now? Oh. Now it doesn't even want to let me do that. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. We just have to aim at the last place we would think to aim, not the piece. Epic, is there anything I'd do if my vehicle phased in the ground? I lost my lightsaber.
Thank you for your patronage.
I need to actually do that on a separate account because I'm afraid of if I get stuck under the ground and then somehow I respawn under the ground again without my totem and then die again without my totem. Because, yeah, basically what you do is, what is it? So basically the way you would set it up, I think I have all the parts on me right now. To get underground, you set up like that. Where's the doodad? Oh, we need a cord. But it just uses the swivel plate. You don't even need the cannon. The cannon's extra. Winnie, what are you doing over there? You chewing on a toy? Better be. Okay. What do you got? Okay, it's your pumpkin. I thought she hasn't done it since we got her. She, like, learned quickly. When we first got her, she would get sneaky and then, like, go over to the side over here, and I have, like, plugs for the lights that are plugged in and stuff here. And one day I caught her chewing on the power cord that was plugged in. I was like, oh, my God, no. You're going to, one, zap out my whole display, but more importantly, you're going to fry yourself in a little fried Winnie. But, no. You got your pumpkin. You're good. But I just need cord. And that is right here. So, and do I have enough stuff for the driver's seat? Yes. So I believe it's as simple as controllable swivel, floor piece. Nope, I don't know which way is which. There we go. Something like that, so it's sticking out long enough so when it goes down, it would theoretically go under the ground. And then you take a driver's seat, place like so. You sit, and now you have the controllable swivel at your disposal, and you are going to dip yourself below the map with the swivel. And then when you get out, which I don't even like doing this. Hey, the beachfront property, y'all. Oh, God, it's lagging. Oh, no. Exactly why I didn't want to do that. Okay. But I should be okay. As long as I load back in somewhere that's not down there. But where water is, it's going to be tough because there's water in the way. However, exactly why I didn't want to do that. But basically, if you're in the mainland, it should just be like open nothingness. But it's like risky business, as you can see. I guess you're good. I don't mind them. It's natural to give suggestions. Did any Lego packs get in the store today? Doubt it. I would have seen them post. Also, Mao, thank you for the resub. But that's an example on the beach. I was wondering, I'm like, wait, did my character get out of the car or am I lagging? Don't worry, I'll spawn back in here any minute. I'm just far from my... Wait, shouldn't I have had a bed right on the base? Thought I just... Or did I break that bed? I'm so... Like, it's habitual for me when I sleep in a bed to skip night just to break it. I gotta go back to the base for totem. Wait. Oh, yeah, when you die under the map, it doesn't take your totem. I forgot. That's kind of the bonus. If you die under the map, you actually... It's the one instance you don't lose your totem. I won't be able to for like another 30 minutes, and I'm probably going to call it here, actually. I'm at a good stopping point, or a decent one. I could finish up the sandcastle area, but Heather was asking me if I could end a little bit early tonight so we can hang out before it's 8 p.m. our time. But I still think there's risk to it. Like, you never know what can happen with the glitchy and lagginess of going under the map like that. But try that. So that can get you under the map, and then basically what you're going to try to do is get out from that seat under the map, and then you'll be able to pull out your glider and hopefully land on your floating vehicle that's underground, essentially. That's what you're aiming to do. Don't do it near the water, as you can see. That was not a good idea. And that should break the seat. No problem, because the seat wasn't attached to anything else but that. Good. There we go. No harm, no foul. We're good. Oops. That was not the right piece. So I think there's 5 sandcastles total, right? And then something I kind of want to do too is, isn't there a floor that's like, it's not, yeah, these, that's what we want. What do these cost? Sandstone? I want to build like a little foundation, because I believe they, like, usually even in sandcastle competitions, they like build up on a table and they go like, or like they have like pre-built stages. So I kind of want to mimic that, but I don't know if I can't remember what grid I'm on here. Yeah, I think we're good. This should be able to let me build like evenly and smoothly. Yeah, and is there 16s of these or larger ones that are that same color? Mm-hmm. What is that? What set is that from? I'll just make it easier. Moss Isley. At least for each of the, depending on how big the actual thing is. That was Beachside Boulevard had all the sandcastles, right? Yeah. Ta-da! Let's do one of the modest ones. Some kiddos entered the competition. You got to give them fair chance. Wait. Can I not get that centered? Or am I going to have to balloon it? What size is that? An 8x8? And how... Oh, this is a 3x3. I see. So, can I balloon this? Sure can. And we'll do the other small one here, because I know there's another small, similarly shaped one. This one. And we'll have to do the balloon method with that one as well, I think. So this is how you get things centered. You see how this piece we can't get perfectly in the center? If we use this balloon as like what I call the reference point, is it offsets builds by half a stud and you can actually get things centered like that. Wait, that was the same one. Damn it. I clicked the wrong one. Hey, it's made of sand. My epic pickaxe better break it in one hit. I wanted this one. There we go. After I get these sandcastles finished, I am going to call it a night, though. And back to this one. Leg! Like, I'll build some sandcastles throughout the rest of the area, too, but I figured making a spectacle in this form of, it, like, so you could tell, be like, oh, is that a sandcastle competition? And be like, yeah, it is. That's exactly what I was going for there. Oh, now it's going to actually be daytime. Beautiful. Last one. Whatever, I don't even care about that piece sticking out. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to switch these two. Because this one's big and that one's really big. This one's not as big, so I want to contrast it and have, like, them more evenly distributed in size, you know what I mean? So, like, that one I think will go better there. And then so that way the two really gargantuan ones have a little bit of distance between the two. There, I think that's like the perfect distribution. And then who do you think the winner is? Do you think the pirate ship guy won the competition or the giant castle guy? Who do you think won, chat? Before we end the, we'll award the winner here. The votes are in. The winner will receive a gold llama statue. The second place prize, will receive the less impressive stone llama. I need copper and iron. The little kid due to pity. That's actually hilarious. Like this one. For originality and sheer perfection. Let's give the kid the second place. Let's do that. So hold on, because there's a little technique we're gonna do for this one. I don't know how high up. I think it needed to be higher than that. I need the I want to hide the... Oh, look at that. We did it. Perfect. So that's the height we wanted. Okay. So look, I want to hide the bottom part of this because this one doesn't have a base. This one does have a base. And I know that could like be differentiate, but I kind of want them to match. So what I'm going to do is use this. The height of this is perfect. And when I scoot this over, boom. His little piece will mostly be hidden. Not all the way, but mostly. First place. Congratulations, sir. And second place, we'll just stagger it and make it this, the second place winner. And there you are, my friend. Second place. Bam. Maybe I can add some other little stuff, like, I don't know exactly what. What else could I add to this? To, like the balloons would be interesting, to be honest. Honestly, these balloons in general, because I haven't used these more here. Just, I don't know if they match right on, but it's interesting. I mean, I could always add some sculptures and stuff. I always like to add my wizard. Wizard-like. You know, this is the wizard. He made this. Like, I conjured up a castle. I wish there was more of these, though. There's just simply... There's not enough. Simply not enough. Like, maybe some sort of light. So I kind of wanted to... I don't know. I like it being right on the sand. But there's, like, something else. There's, like, something else here. And I'm not seeing it. There's something else I could build. I'm just not seeing it right now. This guy built if it was the same color. The sand castle shelf. That's the other thing I was looking through. There's only a few items in the game that are, like, a full color exact match to that. One of them being this. I present to you crate. Oh yeah, buckets. Little buckets like with water and stuff. 100%. There you go. I gotta redo these. I present to you crate. Oh, really? You want the crate castle? Okay. It does add some variation. Crate castle coming up. Zeppelin says it shall be so. Somebody like, is that a crate? It's like, yeah, man. They're going for like, I don't know what, like they're going for a spin on like modern realism. It's a statement piece. Buckets are under clutter, I believe. We need this spilled bucket, and then there's another bucket too. There's like there's like this one. I think a lot of these could go good. Like oh yeah, like barrels and stuff too. Where's that other bucket? I always lose them. I swear there's like a singular bucket, is there not? Or am I thinking wrong? Is that it? I swear there's like another one. I just don't remember. Maybe it's outdoor. That could be it too. Do I have a filter on? No. That'd be kind of interesting too. Little pools of water or something. I shall work on it tomorrow. I'm actually overstaying my welcome tonight. I'm going to go call it a night. Me and Heather are going to spend the rest of the night together. But no, just remind me tomorrow, or someone remind me tomorrow. Buckets over here. I'll probably remember when I come look at it. But buckets, the buckets of water, the spilled one, the non-spilled one, and yeah. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's in there, but if I keep looking, I'll keep building. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out. I will be live tomorrow. Actually, yeah, I should be live tomorrow. I'm going to do... Oh, my God. What did OP do? OP! What was in the shop? Oh, it's an emote. I was like, wait a minute. I already have this. Oh, it doesn't play the music is licensed. What is this from? It says it's an icon series emote. Thank you. But yeah, code Epic Bricks in the item shop if you guys enjoy the stream, especially with the Star Wars update probably coming out next month. There's probably going to be a Star Wars Battle Pass. Please keep me in mind when you grab that. It does count towards the creator code. Oh, damn, dude, that's cool. That's cute. That's actually really cool. That's a cute Lego fig. And then Kate Meowdy. Honestly, solid looking character as a Lego. Very... Whoa! Where is... I guess we do have Easter coming up. Dude, that's wild looking. I was going to say too early, but it is this weekend. Oh, man, that's got to be, like, honestly, I don't know what it is about this one. That one looks fantastic, dude. The colors on this one. So just look at the item shop here. Those look fantastic. We got Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't think that's what it actually is, but there's actually a lot of good stuff in right now. Code Epic Bricks in the item shop. Come follow me on Twitch and YouTube. Same username, Epic Bricks. It's my creator code. It's my username on all the platforms. Come find me. I stream pretty much every day from 4 to 8 p.m. Pacific time. But otherwise, I am out of here, guys. Have a great night. Who are we raiding over to, by the way? Did someone already get that picked out for me? Otherwise, I can do that too. Oh, Haskins is live right now. Let's start over there. We haven't done Haskins. Wait, did we do Haskins the other day? I can't remember. Not that I care, but I figured Haskins would be a good one. Do that up. Boom. Let's do it. Get on. Click the button. Click the button. There's like 30 of you here. Click the button. All right. Everybody on TikTok, come follow on Twitch because we're raiding over to the very, very amazing Haskins. Amazing builder just like me and a lot of others in the community. Go show him some support. I'm out of here, guys. Have a great night.